And we are live.
Are you investing in SEO? How do you know if those doing it for you are doing it correctly? Stick around and discover some questions to ask. Welcome to eComFiles. We started this podcast to help e-commerce store owners to be successful and reach their financial independence, but most importantly, build momentum and have an impact without burning out along the way. We're going to cover everything from marketing to operations and everything beyond. Let's get started by talking about, are you doing SEO correctly? Sebastian, are we doing SEO correctly?
Yeah, that is a really good question. There's a lot of information out there about SEO. Like everywhere you turn, you get SEO services offered, or you get the one or the other unsolicited advice about how to do it better. So there's also a lot of confusion out there. And I think we should talk about maybe figuring out what you can do, how you can ask questions to clear that confusion a little bit. Or if you're doing it yourself, how do you know that you are investing your time in the right things?
Right.
But most e-commerce store owners probably hire somebody else to do it for them and then spend hundreds or even thousands each month. And how do you know that it is working? And we had another video a few weeks ago about the biggest mistakes people make when doing SEO. Right. And it's probably worth going back to that. We will put a link in the description. But yeah, how do you know? Mm-hmm. So there are two types of SEO: on-site SEO and off-site SEO. Mm-hmm. And on-site SEO is really all about making your site understandable, easy to navigate, easy to consume. And most companies out there focus on on-site SEO. If you ever have gotten a report, an SEO report that is telling you what's wrong with your site by somebody that wants to offer SEO services, that report probably, not all of them, but most of them exclusively focus on on-site SEO. Mm-hmm. And on-site SEO is important. But the biggest impact you get from doing off-site SEO. Mm. And that goes back to, we talked about that before too. It goes back to, what is Google trying to achieve? What's the end goal here?
Yeah.
And the end goal is, it always goes back to money. Google wants to make money. Google makes money when people use their search engine, right? Then they get to see the ads.
That's right.
And click on it, and that is how Google makes money.
Right.
Well, that's what Google is optimizing. Mm. And how can you help Google achieve that? Mm. Well, let's assume Google displays your website in the search results. Somebody searches for, how do I clean the inside of my fire extinguisher?
Right.
I hope nobody is searching
I don't know what searches for
that. Okay, and your result pops up, and somebody clicks on it. Uh-huh. If they have a great experience, then they will remember two things. A, you helped them, but B, Google helps them find you. So the next time they go back to Google to help them find the answer to the next question, that hopefully makes more sense. Than the fire extinguisher one. But just as an example. On the other hand, if the experience on your website is terrible, they gonna forget about you very quickly.
Wow.
But they will remember that Google sent them to the wrong place.
Right. That's good. That's very important. Yeah, I mean, Sebastian, I've never heard that perspective. Usually, we're selfish. We're thinking, I need to get my answer, but that perspective is almost you're kind of working with Google in a collaboration, saying, hey,
Yes.
By me providing more value to the end user, it also helps Google because now they're going to look at Google as a high quality search engine. And so
exactly.
Okay, I get it.
And so how do you achieve that? How do you achieve that collaboration? Or really, how is Google trying to make sure that your site is high quality?
Right.
What they are publishing is you need to provide high quality content.
Okay.
But they can't really measure that yet. So they measure all kinds of proxy metrics. And they started out with the PageRank. PageRank is just the number of links pointing to your website from anywhere else on the web. That was in the beginning. That definition has changed over time, but the number of links pointing to your website is still important. Now, it is also important that that the links are coming from pages that are related to what you are talking to. And that those pages themselves have a high PageRank.
Okay.
Now, I'm not saying only go for high PageRank sources, because that's not gonna look natural to Google, and Google always looks for natural because anytime it detects unnatural behavior, it assumes somebody is playing the system. So whatever you do needs to look natural, and the easiest way to achieve that is to just grow it naturally.
Okay.
But so it's important that your links are coming from sites that are related, and at least some of them need to be having a high PageRank too. That are your links. The other thing is, and again, Google has only proxy metrics, but Google Analytics is installed on almost any website. So if it is on your website, then they know exactly how long people spend on your site. But even if it is not on your website, a person that goes to your website and then goes somewhere else shows up there. So they still know that they didn't spend a lot of time on your website.
Okay, interesting.
So you actually need to provide quality content that will have them stick around for a little bit so that Google sees that this seems to be valuable.
Yes.
Now, Google also reads your context, and they keep getting better at that. So they do understand what your content is about. They don't rely on meta tags as much anymore. And they don't rely on you using the exact same keyword that the person searching has been using. If what you're writing is in the general vicinity, like is a good article for the topic that the person is searching for, Google will show you even if you don't use the exact keyword.
Okay.
That being said, keywords are still important, but they are not quite as strict as they were in the past.
Yeah.
So where does that leave us? Most important is that you have high quality content on your site that is answering, that is helping your audience with the problems your audience has. And important here is your audience, which is, again, another video altogether. Provide content that helps your potential customer. Don't provide content that helps your competitor. A lot of professionals do that. They write stuff that a competitor is interested in, and they get interest and traffic, but that traffic isn't helpful because your competitor is not going to buy from you, at least not repeatedly.
Right.
So make sure you focus your content on your customer, but that is neither here nor there when doing SEO. High quality content is important. Content that is answering the pains that your customer has. And then making that content visible is important. And one way to do that is to actually go out there and guest post, publish articles on other people's websites that link back to your site. And don't just link to your homepage, link to articles that you have on your website.
That's good.
Build a network of links that center around your site. And there are several techniques you can use to build those external links. But today is not about how to do that, but rather what questions to ask. So how do you know that the SEO company you're working with is doing the right things?
Yeah.
And one thing there is actually price. If they're charging less than $500, they're probably not doing it right, because it's really hard to write that content and really hard to build those links. Even if you're working with cheap overseas labor, for $500 a month, you won't get very far.
Yeah.
So if your company isn't charging, say, $1,000, $3,000 or more a month, does not necessarily mean they don't know what they're doing, but I would consider that a flag.
Okay. So price is the first question.
Price is the first question. And that is important for you to understand too. This is not going to be cheap. If you want high quality traffic, you need to invest to produce high quality content. High quality content is expensive. So that's number one. Number two is ask the question, where are they getting the backlinks from? Are they building backlinks, and where are they getting them from? Because there are a lot of ways to create a lot of backlinks fast and cheap, but they are not good.
Right.
they can actually hurt you.
I can imagine. Yeah, because you could be getting a lot of traffic that's not relevant, right?
Well, not only that, like if you publish a link on a link farm, then you might get traffic that is not relevant.
Right.
Which probably that in itself doesn't hurt you. But Google will notice.
Of course.
Google will notice that you're getting a lot of very short visits.
Yes.
Google will also, and remember, even if you don't have analytics installed, the other websites those people visit have analytics installed.
That's right.
The other thing is Google sees where the link is coming from. And it goes there and looks at that site.
Oh, wow.
And if that site links to everybody and the kitchen sink, then it considers that a very low quality link source.
Yeah.
And having a few of those can be good, but having a massive amount of those will definitely hurt you and set you back. Gotcha. So ask the question, where are those links coming from? How are you creating them? Are they created manually or automatically? Anytime there's a machine involved, stay away. Now, that is true for now. In a year, that might not be true anymore. But for now, those links have to be created manually.
Right.
Yeah, that are the two questions.
Those are two main questions.
Is the content you are providing high quality, written by humans? Are the links you're providing high quality, created by humans?
By humans. That's right. Yeah. And then also the price.
The price, well, the price is a price. If you're getting what you're looking for a cheap price, go for it. But if the price is low
and the quality is
make sure scrutinize.
Yeah. That's good. That's good. Awesome. Wow. Well, everybody, thanks for showing up. We hope you had the information that was shared today was very valuable. Again, if you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. If you want to see more content like this, please subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. Sebastian, any last words?
As usual, nope. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
All right, guys. Bye.